The flag is raised. Turning to walk forward, walking in, and they're off. For the Grade 2 Skybet Novices Hurdle over the extended 2 miles, and it is Lookaway who has claimed the early lead with Enthuse towards the outside as they go over the first flight. Not that fluent last but one was Camsinas, and the back marker early is Parade Away. Quite keen is the heavily backed favourite Todo 2 in the very early stages. He's fly leaping and he's almost in danger of clipping the heels of Willie the Builder in the early stages. At the moment, Keith Donahoe is trying to get some cover in behind Willie the Builder as they race on now on this long run down towards flight number 2. And it is Lookaway who leads the way by a length and a tail to Iddywood, who raced in second. Enthused to the outside of Active Authority racing in third and fourth, and then Willie the Builder is in fifth, and Camsinas is in sixth, and then Todo 2 and the back marker over that flight was Parade Away. As the parade of novice hurdlers make their way now out into the country in the Grade 2 Skybet Novices Hurdle, and the leader is Lookaway. Lookaway by just over a length to Iddywood, who raced in second. Active Authority has now moved through into a clear third. Camsinas making ground on the inside of Willie the Builder, and Enthused a wide trip racing now into sixth place, and he's 3 deep around this turn. Pushing up towards the inside, Parade Away, and now he's got plenty of cover on Todo 2, who's settled better now at the back of the field. He is last of the 8 as they make the run down the back straight. Todo 2 at the moment racing last and around about 8 lengths off the leader as they go the first flight taken down the back straight, at which Enthuse jumped out markedly away to the right and is immediately ridden along by jockey Harry Cobden. Midway down the back straight they go, and they go now towards flight number 4, and it is Lookaway and Jack Quinlan who have the lead over Gavin Sheehan and Iddywood in second position. In third is Active Authority and Sean Bowen. On the inside, Camsinas, a little bit wider, is Willie the Builder. Next on the inside races Parade Away, followed by the purple and pink of the favourite Todo 2 and Enthused, the back marker, as they go over the middle flight taken down the back. Enthused now beginning to tail off. So now they've got quite a long run as they go on now towards the next, which will be flight number 5. And as they do so, the leader continues to be Lookaway. Lookaway now by a couple of lengths to Iddywood on the inside of Active Authority. And then on the inner is Camsinas, out a little bit wider, Willie the Builder, over what will be the flight which takes them to the top of the hill. First shake of the reins from Keith Donahoe early here on Todo 2, just urging the favourite now to close up on the back of the main pack. At the moment, just ahead of him is Parade Away, and behind him a tailed off Enthused, and now they begin to freewheel down the hill. So they're now entering the final 5 furlongs. They've got 3 more flights of hurdles to take in the Grade 2 Skybet Novices Hurdle, and it's at this point that Willie the Builder looms up around the outside, but it's Lookaway who still has the lead. Between those two is Active Authority. Todo 2 is making his move out very wide as well as they go over the third from home, at which Enthused has been pulled up. So now the 7 of them, very tightly grouped, race on down towards the bottom of the hill and on towards the second from home. And it is Lookaway who has got the lead. Willie the Builder towards the outside. Active Authority followed by Iddywood right through on the inner. Willie the Builder made a shuddering mistake at the second last. Todo 2 is flat to the boards and he's dropped back to almost last as they make the turn in. And it's Lookaway who still has the lead by just over a length. Willie the Builder now towards the near side, beginning to raise his game. Camsinas staying on with Iddywood also towards the inside over the final flight. Lookaway's lead was a length and a half over Willie the Builder, who took it in second. Camsinas is in third, then Iddywood. Todo 2 flat to the boards and finding little. Inside the final furlong they go. It's Jack Quinlan and Lookaway clear by 3 lengths, and Lookaway makes every single yard to take the Skybet Novices Hurdle. Lookaway much the best. Camsinas in second, Iddywood in third, and in fourth came Willie the Builder.
Well, we saw after the success of Lookaway the elation in Jack Quinlan's body language as you cross the line. Your first winner at Cheltenham, I must admit, that's caught me by surprise, Jack.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've had a few near misses and a lot of chances, but like I say, winged the last, and you knew you had to get to the line in front, and that emotion that builds up inside you, knowing I'm 31 years of age, I've been trying for a long time. To get that first winner was brilliant, and you can obviously, like you say, you see that in my reaction.
Well, not only is it it means a lot to ride your first winner at Cheltenham, but I have to say, excellent ride. The way you dictated matters from the start. Did you plan before the race that this is what you were going to do, or did it just happen before the off?
No, in fairness to Mr. King, that was his plan. He was confident he had his horse very fit from home. Neil rides him a lot himself at home, and he told me from last week he was going to come here and make the running, especially over the 2 miles, as we think he'll stay further. But you've got to remember, he ran in novice hurdles all last year when he plainly wasn't on top form, which has given him a lot of experience. But it still means he's eligible for these novice hurdle races, which he's obviously put his experience to really good effect today.
But getting the fractions right against that sort of field, it's not the easiest thing to do. I think bar the hurdle at the top of the hill might have been the only real mistake he made.
4 out, he flicked to the top, didn't lose any momentum. But he's an incredibly intelligent horse. As we ran down the hill away from the home straight, he filled himself up, and he filled himself up again going into 4 out, which is why he probably just got in underneath it. But once you turn down to 3 out down the hill, he started motoring and kept picking up all the way to the last. So just lucky, good horses make you look good, I think.
Well, you did your part in it as well. Many congratulations, Jack.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, Neil King, the trainer of Lookaway, is alongside me, along with his eldest daughter, Pippa, who's done the duties first of all. You collected the prize for the winning owner, is that right, Pippa?
Yes.
Was that an easy task?
I was quite nervous when I was told I was going to do it.
Now, how much do you know about Lookaway?
Quite a bit. I see him a lot out on the gallops and stuff.
And obviously your dad has told everyone that Lookaway is his favourite horse. Is he yours?
Yes, definitely.
What do you like most about him?
Well, his markings are very nice, and he's quite quick as well.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to love horses with big white faces and blazes as well. We're the same. We're the absolute same. I hope he's going to turn into a star, which is what I'm going to ask your dad, whether this is now the real Lookaway that we're seeing, Neil.
Yes, full stop.
Why?
You've just seen it.
What's been the difference?
This time last year we were a yard out of form. Fortunately we're now through that, we're back in form. The horse should not have been beaten last year. It's just simply we had the cloud over the yard there, and affected every horse in the yard very badly through the winter months. Once they came right, we waited until the new season started to protect his novice status for this season, obviously. And then he went and had his 2 nice confidence boosters at Uttoxeter before we went out to grass, and that is the proper horse. He's a class animal. Everything he does at home, it just oozes class. And you've only got to look back at the video of Aintree, haven't you, winning his bumper there.
Yeah. So now we're all wondering where we'll see him next. What sort of plan will you have long term for him?
Good question, because I said at the start of the season he's the best handicapped horse in England, which he was before today. But we'll have to see what happens in that remark now. But that was the biggest decision for today. Do we stay in handicaps and protect his mark, which you probably should do with a mark like that? But again, I just feel he's the best horse I've had in my hands. I genuinely believed he's good enough for a graded race there, and so we've come and taken a chance. Unfortunately, it's worked out, but we'll go home and see. He's in the big hurdle here next month, obviously, so that is an option. But let's go home, see what happens, talk to the owner, see where we go.
I'm assuming it's just half-term holiday at the moment, is it?
Yeah.
So when he runs next, you want to make sure that you're at the track as well, Pippa?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so will you be involved in the decision making?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think if I was part of it, I'll make sure you're involved. Well, many congratulations to you all today. Enjoy this. We cannot wait to see him wherever he turns up next, wherever Pippa decides to run him next.
Yeah, that's it. No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.